HadesOmega here, and riding a 2016 S1000R, single R. So immediately as I get on it, it fits me just right. I'm 5'10", 175 pounds, and yeah, it fits me just right. It's perfect size for me. Oh man, I may have to buy one of these. All right, so there we go. I want to fire it up. And the guy was just talking about like all this stuff that you can do with it. Clutch. Very stiff clutch. Oh, the brakes are very touchy too. It seems very comfortable to ride. We'll see. Take it down the freeway real quick. So this is like a this is the R model. This is a more upright model. It's like a naked sport bike. This is what category this would fall into. It's a 1000 cc, 160 horsepower. Oh, the brakes are very. Oh, yep. The brakes have some pretty good grabbers on it. So I don't know. The handlebar doesn't turn too much. I'm used to riding dual sport, so I'm used to bikes that their handlebars turn a lot. Oh! Alright. So, he was telling me there are different modes you can ride this in. There's a road, rain, and dynamic. Yeah, so, while I'm at the light here, let's talk about the gauge cluster. It's a very nice little gauge cluster. It has this itty bitty little windscreen here. I think that must be like a shift indicator light or something. So he was saying that this bike is still limited, or there's a way they can set a speed limit on this, and I guess it's like in a test drive mode or something. So I can't go like ludicrous speeds, but anyway. So there's you got a tachometer, regular analog tachometer. It goes up to 11,000 RPM. Well, no, 11. It starts to get red at 11,000. And I guess it gets full red at 12,000. You don't want to rev it for more than that. Has ABS indicator, hazard. Oh, it has cruise control. It has cruise control. And then tells you how fast you're going in digits. There's, like I said, there's 3 modes. There's rain, road, and dynamic. He's saying dynamic is like the crazy mode. There's like a little fuel indicator light. And here we go. Odometer and all that good stuff. You can set that. He's saying you could set the suspension for different riders, like on the fly. You can set it to you can set it to 1 rider, 2 rider. You can stiffen the suspension. It's got a electronic suspension, so this is a very high-tech motorcycle. It's very high-tech compared to my ZR7 that I rode here with. So I'm just riding it like on the street right now. It feels like any other bike, you know. And I'd imagine once you get past that, like maybe like a quarter throttle, it's just gonna take off like a rocket, you know. Woo! Man, 50 miles an hour right there. Just a little bit of a twist. I'm gonna go hit the freeway here real quick. He said I can take it out for 10 minutes. 10 minutes, about 12:20-ish. And just in case you don't know, I am in California, and splitting lanes is legal in California. And it's one of the perks you get with being a Californian citizen. So many rules here, but we can split lanes. So all right. So what else the bike? There's a familiar BMW handlebar mounted mirrors. It's got cruise control. Maybe I'll play with it. Set reserve. I don't really know how to use it. It's kind of weird. It's all one. It looks like it's all one button and everything. The clutch doesn't feel like too stiff. It's stiff, but not really stiff, and it has kind of a fast engagement. So, not really. Here we go. 80 already. It's like, I think I'm only in second gear. I'm at 80 already. I'm in sixth gear now. So 70 miles an hour is kind of as fast as I want to go. Already gone 80. But I'm in sixth gear, and just a little blip of the wrist, I can get to like 80 or 90. Woo! Yeah, so sixth gear, 70 miles an hour. I don't feel any vibrations on my body at all. There's a slight, like very, very, very slight vibrations from the handlebars. I heard that's one of the things about this bike. We're doing 5,000 RPM in sixth gear, so it seems like it revs pretty fast on the freeway, but you know, it's not even breaking a sweat, I bet. Yeah, so pretty cool. So basically, today's ride, they only gave me like 10 or 15 minutes, so I'm not gonna have enough time to make it to Hicks Road. It's the bike is pretty loud. The exhaust is pretty loud, I'll tell you that, for a stock bike. Woo! Yeah, that throttle is intoxicating. Anyway, yeah, so the exhaust is pretty loud. It's kind of screaming on the freeway. So the difference in power between this and the RR model are this produces only 160 horsepower but more torque. So it has more usable power down low. I'm gonna ride the RR after this one, so we'll see. We'll get to compare the power between the two. Woo, man, the power comes on so smoothly. Shall I slingshot it? All right, I'm gonna go downshift to fifth and then just whack it a little bit. Not bad. Yeah, I thought it would be like scary fast, but it's not. It's definitely manageable. But when you want that power, all you gotta do is twist the wrist, man. Look at that. Instantly, 10 miles per hour more. I bet it could do more, but I don't want to get a ticket or anything. I know. I'm curious to see if that light over there is a shift indicator light. I bet it is. I don't think I'm brave enough to get to the red line. I'm pretty sure the wheel will just come right up. All right, so I'm gonna go. Actually, there's one thing I haven't done. It's change the riding mode. So I'm gonna go change it to dynamic. Okay, I'm in dynamic mode now. Let's see the difference in the throttle. Yeah, it really doesn't feel that much different. But you said like the throttle. Whoa, man, is it good stoppers, man. Even on the freeway. So I'm just gonna go here and then kind of turn around. But yeah, so dynamic mode, what it does is it gives you like the most aggressive suspension and mapping and all that stuff. So let's see how it kind of takes this little sleeper here. I may have to pass this car right here. Going about 76 right now, and I don't even feel it. Woo! I wish I could take this thing on more twisties. Like I said, the bike, it's very light, it's very agile. I'd really like to test it out on the twisties, but I'm not going to get to today. I didn't give enough time. It fits me perfectly, man. The 5'10", 175 pounds, and I like it. It's a good fit, and it's easy to ride. It's easy to ride, and the power's there when you need it, it seems. Cruise control. I'm going to turn the cruise control on. I'm going to test the cruise control on the way back in the dynamic mode. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get off here on Union. It has like a slipper clutch, so when you downshift, it kind of like it rev matches for you a little bit, I think. Let me see. Let me just I'm gonna shift with this no, you can't. Oh yeah, you can. Oh, you know what, I get used to kind of double clutching, so it just becomes second nature to me. The gearbox is very good. I have to say, like, when you move up and down the gear, it feels like you're not moving it at all. It moves so little. It's like you got like an electronic. It's kind of like the R9T. That's exactly what the R9T felt like. There we go. Woo! So I just saw the light. It just blinked. It blinked red, or it blinked white or something. So I don't know what that means. I kind of revved it to like 6,000 really quick, and it's saying, "Hey, good job, sir. Do it some more." That's what it's telling me. Like, you need to twist it more, sir. You're only halfway there. All right, so we're gonna go test the cruise control out, and then test the acceleration real quick in dynamic mode. So I'm gonna go really slow here and let these cars get up to speed. I'm in first gear. I'm going like 30 miles an hour. I don't even feel it, man. I'm just gonna let these cars get a head start here, and then I'm gonna say catch up. Second gear. The only place I can legally do this test is the on-ramp. All right, here we go. So, second gear. Woo! Holy! It's a freaking beast. When I got it pulled wide open. Okay, so we're at 64 miles per hour right now. I'm gonna go head back on the 17 and then hit the cruise control. Yeah, the mirrors work pretty good. I just noticed that. I didn't really use them. I did a head check. I'm not really used to the bike yet. Let's try fifth gear cruising. Fifth gear is a little vibey. The difference between fifth gear at 70 miles an hour and sixth gear is like only like 500 RPM though. The gearbox is really close ratio. It doesn't seem like there's even an overdrive at all. All right, so I'm gonna go take it on this little turn here. Easy, man, easy. I'm gonna get on the brakes a little bit and then open it up, turn into the corner. Woo! Yeah, I can feel the bike wants to lift up. So I gotta lean forward, keep it from lifting up. The front feels very light through the corner, so I gotta really tuck in there. Keep that front wheel down. I'm not a wheelie guy, so all right, so cruise control. So let's see, let's try to cruise at like 60 around here. So okay, cruise control on. There it is. It works. So what the cruise control is, there's a little switcher that turns it on and off, and then there's a little button you press. I don't like it. It doesn't feel well, I guess you can hit it with your thumb. It's kind of weird, but you have to kind of like break your grip to do it. And then I guess you just kind of blip whenever you brake, it turns the cruise control off. Excellent. Works just the way I thought it would. Alright, easy. Oh, I'm still in road. I'm not in dynamic mode. Oh, okay. So I haven't been riding in dynamic mode the whole time. It blinks and then you gotta press it again to make sure that you're toggle. Okay, so this is dynamic mode. Woo! Almost at 100 there. Yeah, these cars are driving really fast. Wow, you can feel the front lighten up when you get on the throttle. Okay, let me try to tuck in here. It seems like it's worse if you tuck. It's really designed to ride upright. So like I said, it has just a tiny little windscreen there, but it does a pretty good job. When you're sitting upright like this, it's like it's not as loud. When you tuck down, that's when it starts to get loud. So it truly was made to ride upright, you know. So you get into the really tough, aggressive stuff. I think I'm running out of time here, so I gotta head back. Subi on my tail. Oh shit! 90 miles an hour. Holy crap. Dynamic mode is bonkers, man. Alright, let me see if I just slingshot it in fifth. What happens? Yeah, really, the difference between fifth and sixth isn't that much. I don't really notice. It's such a close gear ratio. The gear ratios are so close between fifth and sixth. You don't really notice a difference. Why even have it, you know? It's definitely an overdrive gear for the freeway, though. I mean, it keeps the vibes down. Even at this speed, the bike it moves around well. I really don't want to be behind that big truck with the trailer. It's very comfortable to ride. I like it. You can shift your weight with the foot pegs very easily. It's got a yeah, it's really got that. It feels like a sport bike. The foot pegs are high up. I wonder if it brakes for the rear or for you. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. Okay, so I gotta get a chance to ride in dynamic mode on the street, so we'll see how it is. Yeah, the downshifting is very smooth. Look at that. I just clutch in and downshift, and it's very smooth. I feel like a tiny bit of jerk. Not a whole lot. Very well balanced bike. Very smooth. Oh, oh God, man. Like I said, I'm not a wheelie dude. I'm sure if if you pulled up on the bars right there, it would have done a wheelie like easily. That was the second gear, like maybe like to half open or 3/4 wide open. Jeez, it goes, man. In dynamic mode, it goes. Oh, that's fourth gear. It's got a lot of grunt. Very easy bike to ride though. Very easy bike. Yeah, you could probably get in trouble. You can probably get in trouble with the speed with this, but you know, very easy to ride. You can see I split lanes with it, so pretty good. All right, well there it is. I'll kind of talk about it on my way home because I got another date with another bike. It has grip warmers, ABS, trip info. I didn't go over any of that. I just wrote it. The kickstand is kind of hard to get to. All right. Without incident. Black S1000. Very nice. Alright.